Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Gemini, now on to your December 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Gemini, is the Fool. And this is headed off on a new path or a new journey with high hopes and high aspirations. But you have to not have your head in the clouds and not have on rose-colored glasses, because you could fall off the cliff. So you need to be grounded in reality. But it is a new card because it is a new journey. You just have to be cautious. Some of you Geminis are going to be making plans to travel, or you could even be traveling in December. And you may be doing this to catch up with somebody that you haven't seen in a while. You may even have, it's almost like the feeling of moving on to some new and better horizon. You could have somebody that wants to ask you out or take you out on a date. If it's not a date, it could be a friend that wants to take you out or a family member. But for some of you, it could be somebody that has a romantic interest in you. You may also be contacting people from your past, or contacting people you haven't seen or heard from for a while. And if you're a Gemini that's been resistant to change, you may feel like you're more open and receptive to making changes. This could also be changing your opinion. It doesn't have to be changing your circumstances or relationships, although for some of you it might be, or jobs. Some of you it's changing your beliefs or opinions. You may even be cashing in on some favor that somebody owes you. You could also be cashing in stocks or bonds. You may even, some of you may be traveling a distance with your family or to see a family member. And you may feel like you want to have some kind of new start with whoever it is you're going to visit, whether it's an old friend, an old flame, or a family. You may be trying to you may be hoping that there's going to be some kind of new beginning or new start with that person or those people. So the next card you have in your reading, look what it is. I didn't even notice it. You have the Six of Swords, which can indicate traveling, but it can also be moving on to from troubled shores to better shores. It could also indicate moving your residence. It could be a new commute for work. It could also be, or relocation for work. It could also be long distance travel or traveling. I feel like my guides are saying you've got to get your ducks in a row and get organized. And this could be due to a move or to travel. And you may see things at a distance that have cropped up that you need to take care of. Could be family matters, could be some other issue, but it may not be right in your environment. And it's like you're seeing them crop up and you need to take care of them. You may be traveling light, but you may be packing and putting a lot of things in boxes. And either you could be putting this in storage, these things in storage. I don't feel you're taking all this stuff that I'm seeing you pack. So there could be two things going on here. You could be traveling and you're traveling light, but before you go, you're packing a lot of boxes, and this could be because of a pending move or a move you're anticipating. It might not even be pending yet. You might just be like, you know what, I think I am going to move, or I think I'm going to relocate or whatever. And so before I travel to check out this location or to move or to go visit whoever you're visiting, I'm going to pack a lot of stuff in boxes prior to the move. But I don't, or whatever your travel you're doing. But I don't feel like you're taking that stuff with you. And you're going to be very pragmatic, and you're going to be very precise and make sure you're doing things carefully. Like, you know, diligence, doing things diligently and carefully and pragmatically come up here for you in the month of December, all related to the Six of Swords card. You may also be trying to reassert your power or reassert your dominance in some situation, or just to generally reassert yourself or assert yourself. Reassert yourself or assert yourself. You may be feeling like you want to be considered seriously for a job or a transfer or a upgrade of a position if you're a working Gemini. Some of you may want to go back to where you came from. If you don't live where you were grown up, where you grew up, you may want to visit the town, the city, the state, the province, wherever, the country, even if you live in a different country, where you grew up, or the neighborhood. You may want to go back and revisit where you came from. Now, it could be because you're thinking of, maybe I want to move back there. Maybe you really feel connected to that place or area. Or maybe you just, it's something in you that feels like you need to revisit it. Like your soul is calling you back and you want to go back there. Maybe there's things that were left unsettled, like unsolved or unresolved, and you feel like if you go back there, it could really make a difference to you somehow on a emotional or psychological or soul level. So I just want to say here, if you would like to get my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac, they're now available on Vimeo, and that link is down below in the description box beneath this video in the Show More section, or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com and go to the videos page, and it's probably either going to be the first or second video series on that page. You can click on whatever zodiac sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. There are 16 cards in total in these New Year's readings, so I hope you'll check them out. Card number 3 in your reading, Gemini, is the Queen of Rods. And the Queen of Rods is a fire sign person. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. It could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is a fire sign. For some of you, this is somebody you're connected to. It could be a sibling, if you have a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising sign, that is a sibling to you. They may want you to listen to them. They may want you to do things a certain way. You may look at them like they're making strange decisions, or you may be concerned about them, that they're going down some kind of slippery slope This could be a friend to you or a coworker. It could be a sibling, like I said. They're kind of looking at you like they want you or need you to be there for them. They may be looking at you as some kind of solution or safety net. I feel like they've gotten themselves into some kind of predicament. It may be of no fault of their own. They could be a victim of circumstance and then they're in some kind of predicament, or they could have been the cause of it. They could be going through some kind of issue where they feel like they can't heal. Now, that could be from some kind of physical ailment or illness or condition, but it could also be some kind of emotional healing. They may feel like they can't heal or they're having difficulties with healing. Some of you could look at this Queen of Rods person as somebody that's trying to stir the pot and possibly create trouble or drama. Remember what I always say with the court cards, the people cards, they're going to mean multiple things. It's not going to be straight down the line and it's one thing and that's it. So you have to listen here what makes sense for you with that. There could be avoidance here. They could be telling you only what they want to tell you. In other words, they could be leaving a lot of things out. There could be a lot of details that you're not going to be privy to. They may not be sharing with you all the information that's going on with them. They could also be a friend or a sibling or someone that is just a little controlling. They may say, you need to do things this way. But I'm not really feeling like they're a boss to you. For some of you, they could be a boss, but I'm not feeling that way. It feels more like, you know, if you had a sister, or especially sisters. I don't know that brothers do this as much. I didn't grow up with brothers, so I don't know. But it could be like a sisterly thing, like, oh, you should do things this way. Could be a mother. That like, oh, why you need to do things this way. I think you should do things this way. It could be a friend. So the next card you have in the reading is the Two of Rods. And the Two of Rods is partnership in business, partnership in romance, or it could indicate that you are creating something or doing something, and then you're going to put it out there to the world for people to like or not like, approve, disapprove, buy, not buy. You know, some of you Geminis could be quite smitten with somebody you meet through like unusual circumstances in December. Could be on a business trip, could be out at the food store or going to the bank, I don't know, but unusual circumstances. And you may feel like your heart's aflutter. You may feel like, I know this person from the past. There's soul recognition there. Or you may be racking your brain like, do I know them? Did I go to school with them? Did we meet before? But it may actually be because there's a soul connection, a spiritual connection, a past life connection for some of you. But not all of you. Some of you are already married or already connected with somebody romantically, and this is not what that is. But for some of you, it is this. Some of you could be giving projects, plans, ideas, or information over to some company or business or person that's then going to market it or promote it or put it together in a compilation or do something with it. Like maybe you wrote something and you're giving it to a publisher, and they're going to put it together, and then they're going to put it together in a book and publish it. It could be something else that you worked on, and you're going to hand it over, and then these people are going to, you know, do something with it. So it could be a person, it could be a group of people, it could be a company, and then you're doing something creatively or inventive or ingenious or dynamic or interesting, and you take this ball of information and you give it to them, and then they turn it, you know, they turn it into gold for you. They develop it, expand it, market it, promote it. And I feel like the results of this will be coming to you in May, June, July, and August, in that time frame, May through the end of August, where you're going to find out whether, like, is this successful? Do people like it? How did it go? Did I make money off of it? Is it working? Do I need to do more of it? Like that, the success of it will be clear to you during that time frame, May through the end of August of 2023. And you may be thinking of, like, how can I build up trust and confidence, more trust and more confidence in people? This could be in your client base, clients, customers. If you're out in the public with the public, this could also be in some relationship situation of some sort. So your last card in this reading for December of 2022 is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is 3 sisters, 3 females, 3 friends, help from friends. Could also be parties, gatherings, and celebrations. You could be throwing the party. You could be attending the party. This could also be a celebratory conclusion to something going on in your life. This could be family to you, and you could be trying to come together again as family. This could be for the holidays. It could be or some kind of trip or vacation, or come together for the holidays. There could also be a lot of details and things that need to be worked out and settled between you and other people. This could be people at work. This could be your family. But it would be like putting your heads together, trying to solve problems, trying to settle things, trying to get organized, trying to come up with a plan, or trying to work things out or patch things up if there had been any dissension. You could be attending a party or a gathering with these same people or with different people, and there really could be let the good times roll. You could be, if you could go to like a reunion of some sort. It could be at a place you used to work. There could be a reunion. You could be reuniting with people you worked with from the past that you really liked. You could get invited to their holiday office party, or this could be your own holiday office party at a place you work now. It could be a high school reunion, or a college reunion, or a reunion of some other type, friendship reunion, family reunion, and like gathering together and having fun, enjoying your time together, having fun during the holiday season. And coming together as a group to clean up past mistakes or problems. So this could be even at your job where you work now. Maybe you're like, we got to come together and work together on this because there's loose ends or problems and we need to come together and solve them. Or bury the hatchet, not have these arguments or dissension anymore. It could be in a family situation. It could also be in a club, group, or organization you belong to. There could be a party or gathering in that kind of venue. Some of you will be talking to people and communicating with people that you have not seen in quite a while, for some of you Geminis. So the best gemstone crystal you got to work with, use, or wear in the month of December 2022, Gemini, you got Unakite. And Unakite is a stone of vision and opening up the third eye. That's where you communicate with deceased loved ones, spirit guides, your higher self. That's where you have clairvoyant dreams and visions. It's also useful for scrying. Now, scrying is what I do when I look into the crystal and see images or hear my guides talk through the crystal, you can scry the Unakite stone. It's saying it's also useful for scrying. Unakite is a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. And it also stimulates compassion and empathy and encourages gratitude and instills determination. It's a good healing stone for you. If there's anything in your aura that feels like it needs healing, whether it's emotional healing, spiritual healing, or physical healing, it would be a good stone for you to wear. It's going to be a very good gemstone for you to overcome problems. It's going to help you feel more grounded and in balance and in tune with yourself. It's also going to help you calm any upsetment or aggravations or emotionalism. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this and help this channel to grow. Hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, where I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools, you can access the most recently recorded videos by clicking on any of the links down below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. You can scroll down and see all the video series I've recorded. You can read what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and then you click on whatever zodiac sign you want under that heading, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, as I said during the reading, if you would like to get my most recently recorded video, is my New Year 2023 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. There's 16 cards total in those videos, and they are available right now. And don't you want to see what comes up this year for you? I'm sure you're curious. And I recommend getting your rising sign and your sun sign. That way you can get a more complete and clear picture of what's to come for you in 2023. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And that applies strongly in the New Year video. I recommend your sun sign and your rising sign if you can do so. Also, don't forget, you're getting affected still by those two eclipses. We had one in the end of October and one in the beginning of November. And you are being affected by those eclipses at least until the end of April 2023. But when I did these readings, the predictions and messages went out farther than that. So you might want to get my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. And you may want to get the eclipse effects from the new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions and messages still apply all the way. Many of the predictions were going out June, July, August. So they went way past the April timeframe. And don't forget my psychic crystal readings for December 2022. Psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. It's an extension or an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I do here on YouTube. So you may want to check them out. And also my Mars retrograde psychic tarot scopes for 2022, 2023. I used tarot cards, animal totem cards, and the gemstone crystal from my, the bag of gems that I pull gemstones for each zodiac sign. You're being affected by that Mars retrograde all the way until the post-shadow period is over mid-March 2023. There's other video series linked down below. I'm not going to go through all of them. Please check them out. You may find these messages and predictions accurate for you and helpful for you as you move forward, ending this year of 2022 and going into the new year of 2023. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages channeled through me, my spirit guides messages channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. And also on my YouTube community pages. I've been posting them there as well. And please remember, I don't contact anybody on social media to see if you want a reading. If somebody's contacting you saying they're me, and even if they have my picture and my name, they're frauds. It's happening crazily. And when you're on YouTube, in the comments section, they're saying they're on Telegram, they're saying they have WhatsApp. That is not me. I'm verified on YouTube, and my name will appear in a gray box with a check mark next to it. So when I comment on your comments, you'll know it's me if there's a gray box with my name in it with a check mark next to it. And the only way you can get a private reading with me is if you are on my cancellations list or my old wait list. I'm only adding people to the cancellations list anymore. I don't add any more people to the wait list. I have about 2,000 people wanting to talk to me. I can only do a few private readings a month, and I contact you, and you'll know it's me, and it's going to come from an email. And you have to be on those lists. If you're not on either of those lists, I'm not soliciting you for a reading. I can retire before I get through all these people, honestly. So don't fall for it, because they're trying to get your information and or your money. So don't fall for the scams. You have to be vigilant. And if you see somebody pretending to be me or anybody else you follow, you need to report them. And the way you report them on YouTube is there's little dots next to the comment they make, and you can click report. That's how you do it. It's not hard. And on Facebook and Instagram, it's not hard to report them there either. So I don't want to see you get scammed. If you would like to donate to this channel and help support the readings I do here, there is a donation link down below connected to PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it really does help me a lot. So thank you so very much for that. So I hope you have absolutely fantastic things that happen to you in December of 2022. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.